Hi, Colleen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good. So happy that you accepted my invitation. Just so you know, I'm a huge fan of your work as a reader since ever.
Oh, thank you.
Very grateful to have this opportunity to finally meet you and talk about your work. So let's get into it. I wanted to know, what do you want the people to feel when they get out of their cinema after watching the story you created? What is the goal?
My goal is for people to feel hopeful when they leave. I want them to feel like they watched an entire journey of, Lily's self-discovery and standing up for herself and empowerment. So, yeah, I really hope that people leave the theaters feeling all of the emotions. That would be our ultimate goal. We want people to feel when they walk away from this.
Okay, thank you. Your mom is a very important part of your book, therefore the movie. What were her reaction when you told her about the adaptation and then when she first saw the movie?
Oh my gosh, my mom's my biggest supporter. She is just over the moon with this. I think that writing the book and her reading the book were a very full circle therapeutic process, and so the movie for us has just been this kind of bonus. And so she's been, just so captivated by everything that's been going on. And I got to watch the film with her, and she cried through the whole thing. She absolutely loved it. I think we were both, our expectations were exceeded with it, so we're very happy.
As a Swiftie, I was also very happy to see Taylor Swift on the soundtrack. I bet that was a huge achievement for your team and all the work.
Absolutely.
What us readers want to know is if Lily and Atlas are real Swifties.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Could you tell me which era they fit in?
All of them, because they started out, as young children and watched each other kind of learn and grow, and then you see them come back together in their adulthood. So I would hope that they would be at the Eras Tour together.
Yes.
Enjoying, all of it.
I can totally imagine that. That would be amazing. What was your reaction when you learned that Blake Lively would play the character you created?
I was honestly too scared to react because I was hoping it was true, because I was so excited. I'm such a huge fan of hers. So when I found out, that she was going to be Lily, I didn't allow myself to get too excited because I didn't want to be disappointed if it didn't happen. But when she showed up to work and started filming scenes, it was, just the best day. I just couldn't be happier with how this turned out. I think Blake brought so much to this role and made it even more than I could have imagined.
Could you tell me more about your relationship with her on set? How was your relationship with her playing your main character, and what was relationship outside of set also?
I think with Blake, you see what you get. Like, she's just such a charismatic, fun, genuine human. And so she brought that to Lily's character. Like, I can't tell you how many times I laughed on screen, but she also makes me laugh off screen. She's such a nice, funny person, and I feel like someone called her a crown straightener, and I can't describe that, her in a better way. Like, she's such a girl's girl and just wants the best for everyone around her. I couldn't be more grateful to her for everything she's brought to this film, on and off of it. Like, she's just, she's been instrumental in making this film what it is.
And in a more general aspect, could you describe to us in 3 words the atmosphere that was on set?
The atmosphere on set?
Yes.
In 3 words, I would say fun, emotional, and for me personally, I would say hot. I was hot a lot. I wasn't used to having to be behind camera, and I did a cameo, and I cannot believe the hours that these actors work. So I was really shocked at the physical side of it that they put in and day out. It's insane.
Yes, I bet. Speaking of set, what was your role as the writer of the book with the on-set decor? For example, I'm thinking of the flower shop, the restaurant. Did you help with that, and how?
I actually am not going to take any credit for that. The props department did such a good job with these sets. I was blown away. I walked on set and knew nothing. It was more like a surprise for me when I saw what they put together. Man, they just captured it so beautifully. It was just, very kind of emotional for me seeing it come from from the pages of the book onto film. Like, yeah, they did a phenomenal job. Even with the marketing and, you know, that you see the set design behind me, like, just so much detail has gone into all of it.
That's amazing. The decors, I saw the movie and I was like, that's exactly how I imagine the setting would be, and the Boston atmosphere and all of this. That was so well recreated. So
They did such a good job.
it really did a good job. Now that the project is almost done, would you consider renewing the adventure with another one of your books? And do you have one in particular that seems fitting to that type of adaptation?
You know, obviously, I would like to see a lot more of my books be adapted. I'm hoping that's the plan. Amazon is doing Verity next, and so I'm really excited about that. I have a production partner. We've started a production company called Heartbones, and we're adapting Reminders of Him. We're super excited about that. So I've got a few things in the works. I'm excited for that different kind of venture in my life.
So that's really something that you like doing, that brings you joy to see those books get a real life and an adaptation on screen and see how it goes.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been challenging, but also just so much fun being able to do, you know, just kind of revisiting the books I wrote in another form of art. It's fun.
That's amazing.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time. I hope you have an amazing evening, and thank you so much for your work.
You too.
Have a good day.
Bye.